Now, a membership admissions committee of the UN Security Council will convene later to continue reviewing the application of the Palestinian Authority for full membership of the word body. A similar effort in 2011 failed following the General Assembly stepping in to later elevate Palestine as a non-member observer state without voting rights at the UN. Now, this latest application comes some 6 months since the start of the Israel-Hamas war, which followed the Hamas attack on Israel on October 7th. New membership of the UN needs the approval of the Council before being affirmed by a 2/3 majority vote in the GA. Sherwin Bryce-Pease engaged the US envoy on this position that appears critical to the failure of success of the latest application.
The committee discussions, we've had one session where people laid out their positions on the issue. This is a follow-up meeting. I don't know if there's going to be a continuation of the meetings of the committee. Certain countries want to move forward to some sort of a Security Council resolution on this matter. They know the difficulties we would have with a Security Council resolution on this matter, as would some other countries, but they continue to press on, and you'll have to ask them why they continue to do that when they know that the Council is, there is not consensus in the Council on it.
Is the lack, Ambassador, of a timeline towards those two direct negotiations, which the US says is where a discussion on Palestinian statehood should happen, is there a timeline for when that might take place? I mean, the Palestinians argue that they've been waiting for decades for this resolution.
Well, look, it's complicated, and trying to put a timeline on something this complicated and sensitive and historical is, it's just not possible to put a timeline on it, I don't think, anyway. So we're going to continue to push. You need the conditions in place in order to do that. And, pursuing a membership, full membership of the United Nations without this being the result of a negotiation between Israel and Palestinians is just, I don't think it's helpful in the interest of trying to provide a two-state solution to this conflict that'll actually bring peace and security to both the Israelis and the Palestinians.
But in the absence of those direct negotiations, how long should Palestinians wait?
Well, look, the product of a two-state solution has to come from those bilateral negotiations. This has been our position for quite some time. Many other countries share that position as well. So we'll just have to see how things result. But pushing toward a vote on a Security Council resolution at this point, I think, is unfortunate if that's what happens. But that's certainly the discussion we understand is going on.
And unfortunate means veto.
I'm not going to, get ahead of all of this, but just to say that our position has not changed on this.